Unified. Unity. Hey, how you doing?
Where are you from?
We'll place it up to the screen, the picture.
There you go.
Versus.
Right now it is 17 degrees outside New York City. Let me show y'all something real quick. Let me show you how this is no joke. This. I thought it was cold before. I'm looking at a roof all the way up there. I don't know if y'all can see it in the background. All the way up there. I'm looking at a roof, man, it's smoking. And that's because the AC and the heat ventilations. What was I thinking? I moved to New York, what was I thinking? Now this is beautiful. I'm actually gonna have a quick conversation outside and embrace this frequency. I think there's just a frequency that has to be embraced. I wanna run tomorrow with just a fleece and a beanie. I don't know if I can do that. I'm gonna attempt to do it, but I wanna talk to y'all about Thanksgiving. And so Thanksgiving was phenomenal. Thanksgiving was beautiful. Thanksgiving was an experience because I got to enjoy Thanksgiving today with 3 different women, 2 from Argentina, 1 from Israel, and we just spoke on and we touched on culture. We touched on culture, we touched on their experience, how they don't celebrate Thanksgiving, but that they're very thankful. They're thankful for a lot of things.
Amazing.
You want to share what you're thankful for?
No, they are not from here. I wouldn't even know what to say.
Well, I mean, it could be anything. Like, you know, thankful for your...
I would rather not.
How about you? Thankful for your apartment? Thankful for...
I'm thankful for a lot of stuff, but this is not my holiday.
Right, you need to ask someone from here, I think.
Well, no, this is not...
Because they get the meaning more.
Well see,
we are not even Catholic. So.
Well, no, I'm not Catholic. This is not my channel. It's not for the holiday. It's a faith-based thing. It's just about being thankful every single day. Like every day we wake up, we should be thankful for something. Gratitude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this has nothing to do with Thanksgiving or the holiday.
That's a great way of living.
Yeah, I mean, that's how I live every day. You know?
That's amazing.
Hey, dog. Leaving? Going back?
Yeah, leaving today.
Today, huh?
It's pretty chilly out, I guess, today. It's still minus 4 degrees.
Minus 40?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Snap. Oh, where are you coming from?
I'm coming from Sunnyvale, California.
Sunnyvale, Cali. Going back.
Yeah.
To the good weather. What did I woke up late, y'all. Like, y'all woke up late. Went downstairs, didn't know what I was gonna do. Talked to, what I talked to this morning. Actually went downstairs and I talked to some friends from Swaziland. 2 individuals, 2 gentlemen from Swaziland.
He said, I will give my son Jesus for the whole world. I wish if America, if Africa, if Europe can understand the message of love, can understand the message of Jesus Christ.
I've never been in there. I'm gonna put where that is on the map. 2 individuals from Swaziland. We spoke, we talked, we conversated, and we played some pool. Man, got my butt whooped. Until I learned the game. I learned how to play pool. Ended up winning one game of pool.
2 shots. Game over.
Come on, yo. I gotta talk to my people, man. It's the easiest shot I could possibly make. If I miss this, I deserve to lose. Pray for me, pray for me. All the faith.
I have faith to win this game. Fight will follow.
Come on!
Reina! Late shoot. Reina!
First ever pool win in my entire life, man. Shout out goes to my coach. And then the guy who taught me how to really get good, mentor, just pretty much obliterated me at that point. But it was a beautiful experience. I'll never take back playing the game of pool, because one of the individuals kept saying metaphors for life. He didn't even know he was saying metaphor, and he kept saying cushion. He kept saying cushion. He kept saying cushion, and that's a beautiful metaphor for life. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because throughout the game, when we got to a point where there comes a point where the ball, whichever pattern that you are in the game of pool, there comes a point in time where you can't hit the ball correctly because it's being blocked off by the opponent's ball. And so he would keep saying cushion. He kept saying cushion, cushion. And in saying that, he was really saying that you had to bounce and project the ball a different way in order to get the initial ball into the hole. And it just kept giving me parables of really sometimes like the straight shot that you want to take is not necessarily the straight shot that God wants you to take. You're probably gonna have to bounce in a different direction in order to still hit the trajectory that you're trying to go towards. And that was the revelation. And then he kept talking about strategies. Pool teaches strategies, how to strategize, how to always think, how to continuously think all the time on your P's and Q's, just because life is not a straight shot, you know, and pool just teaches you that. You gotta be able to think. You gotta be able to think and just apply, because if you don't have a strategy, you don't have a plan of action, you're gonna be destroyed. So even with your first option, always think about a numerous amount of ways to tackle that very first option. That's what I got from playing the game of pool. That's what I got from getting my butt obliterated while playing the game of pool. And I'm just thankful I got that experience. I'm thankful I got that experience. It's gonna be hectic. Hey, how you doing, man? Unified. Unity. Hey, how you doing? Dope shots. Now it's time to get some grub. I'm gonna send it to this organization. Time to get some grub in though. Actually, before I do that, restroom break. Restroom break. Hey, how you doing? Did y'all get some grub yet?
Yeah.
Did y'all get something to eat?
Yeah. Went to McDonald's. You going to the free lunch?
Yeah. Oh, y'all already ate.
Yeah, we already ate.
Kind of bougie, man.
So we can go down. They got 24 employees. What? That's old. Yeah.
Right, yeah. This has turned into more of a follow Jaja than a vlog. I don't know what this is. How you doing? How you doing? You know how you move around when your food is getting cold? And so it's like, you gotta, you know how you move around your food getting cold? And there go my dilemma right there. I can't get in right now. So I'm gonna just talk to y'all. If y'all still watching this vlog, you're a real one. You're a real one. Hold on, I think that's another man's restroom. Oh my goodness. G, found it. Nothing gonna stop us today. It's a private area, I can't take y'all in there. Downstairs, went downstairs, and when we went downstairs, the next thing we did when we went downstairs was Thanksgiving dinner. So at 1:30, they had the Thanksgiving dinner. And the Thanksgiving dinner, so many people, it was very crowded. I mean, you really couldn't move. That's how much people were down there. But the very fact that the hostels took their time to give us something to eat, some food, because many people out there in the city most likely probably didn't have any food to eat. And, oh yeah.
People, not here.
You got the hook.
That's not here. We almost
Got the hook. And I got, thank you. Yeah, we got the hook up just now. Look at the crowds.
No, here is the best food.
How the food?
Good. That's good.
It's free.
Take how long so he's gonna go right back.
How you doing?
Kelly.
Community. Yeah, we're gonna take this upstairs. Can't believe we're getting all this free food. Oh, yeah, I almost fell down the steps. Yeah, I almost fell down these steps. Goodness. Like I said, man, I hope everybody's having a phenomenal Thanksgiving, eating good, eating swell. I'm just being grateful, being very thankful that, you know, we can get that opportunity. And so what I recognized was the fact that we can take so many things for granted. We can take so many things for granted. Matter of fact, that's what it was right there. This little 1:30 Thursday Thanksgiving lunch. They know they were gonna have that, but we can take so many things for granted, and that's just what I got from that. Big time move. My boy MJ in the building. MJ in the feeling right, man. Yeah. Showing so much love out here, and it's just a beautiful thing. The essence of love. And shout out to my boy Kenneth Stevensons. Today was his birthday today. 27th birthday, Kenneth Stevensons, man. So I want to wish Kenneth Stevensons a happy birthday. It's his season. It's his season just because he's such a hard, profound worker. All of the work he's ever done from the art. I mean, I remember back in college, all we talked about in college was motivation, inspiration, making it, being, just taking things to that next stage, and to see where he is in Los Angeles now, creating art. The jacket that I'm wearing right now that a lot of people ask me about, this is one of his creations as well, but his mindset. Anytime I was cutting his hair when I was younger, and we would be inside the bathroom. In that bathroom, as I'm clipping his hair, giving him the edge up, you know, all we talked about, once again, we ain't talk about nothing else but motivation. We ain't talking about nothing else but how we have to continue to see this process through. And I think it's so important to have at least one person in your corner who is thinking that way. One person in your corner who legitimately is just filled with inspiration, who understands that all things are possible if you just put your mind to it. And those are the type of conversation, that's the type of dialogue that we have. And 27th birthday today, had a phenomenal conversation, challenged each other, so we have projects that we actually got to complete that you'll be seeing, but I just want everybody to show him some love. Get on his page right now, Cashmere Touche, rather cozy. I'm gonna put all the links in the description. I want you to check out his art. It's phenomenal. This is something he pours his life into, he pours his heart into, and he really cares about this. And when you see anybody that has a craft and they really care about it to such an extent, man, one of the biggest things you can do is just support, just fully support the craft. And I'll be linking his stuff down below. Hit that link. And after that conversation today, I recognized something as I had opportunities to go out, party here and that, called the mom, had a beautiful conversation with the mom. And I recognized that, man, also here's one of the biggest things that I recognize is, like, just talk to y'all from the door. Everything you want, everything you want, everything you want, everything you want is going to come to you. Like, we try to do too much. Get in the right destination, get in the right place, but everything you want is gonna come to you. And today I'm just sitting down, I'm editing. I don't decide to go out. I had opportunities to go to some outings, you know, some bars, and I had these opportunities, but I said, nah, I gotta dedicate, especially having that conversation, motivational conversation with Kenneth Stevensons. I said, man, it's not about none of that right now. That's not even what I'm here for. Even though I want to go out, I want to play, I want to have fun, I want to experience this thing called recess. You know, it's like, nah, that's not what I'm here for. I end up sitting down and just doing work. And as I'm doing work, all I can see is that God kept bringing people to me to talk to. Met a woman named Kat, all the way from, where is she from? Australia? Yeah, Australia. Kat from Australia, I believe. And we started talking about travel. We started talking about her journey. She gave me her testimonial. And sheesh, that testimonial was so powerful. Just because she took a leap to just continue to follow the thing that she knows she was called to do, or travel, explore, leaving her job. But I'm gonna let her tell it. Kat from Australia. Okay, I'm gonna have you introduce yourself. My leaders. I gotta come back from a quick break. I just met one of the most, this is my sister, blood sister. And so she has this experience that she wants to just tell you very quickly, and it's about really doing the thing that you want to do. And as I was sitting here, she explained her story and her experience of travel. Kat from Australia. I'm gonna have her introduce herself, but I really want her to talk to you right now, just to get a different perspective on life right now. Remember, y'all, this is my sister.
That's a lovely introduction.
Kat,
Alright.
I want you to talk about the fact that, who are you? Who's Kat?
So I'm Kat from Perth, Australia. I'm currently living in Banff in Canada, and I've been there about a year now. And I've got a week's holiday in New York at the moment, and I've just been for a week in Cuba. That's how we started.
Okay, what would you say has been the culmination of your life so far, you know, from mindset? Where have you transitioned? You thought this way, now you think this way.
When I was younger, I always wanted to travel, and then finished school and I got a job and I got a boyfriend, and this happened and that happened, and I was working on the career, I was working on myself, I was working on everything, and it was all going well. And then I got to a point where I was like, actually no, what I've always wanted was to live abroad, and I'd never done it. I thought, it's just time, it was right. I broke up with the partner, I sold all of my possessions, I quit the job, and I moved to Canada. So like I said, I've been here a year. I was only planning to stay for 1 year, and then it was just so amazing that I can't go back. So I've let people know I'm not coming back, and I've got no plans to at the moment.
How did they feel?
I think a few people expected it, and some people were surprised. But everyone's been really supportive. They're glad I'm happy. They can see how happy I am. It's a very different lifestyle now. It's nice. It's a better lifestyle. A lot more fun.
The boyfriend though,
Oh no, that's fine.
Okay, Kat. Okay. Let me ask this now, okay? For my leaders. So this is a leadership platform where we're just looking to build leaders. For what you said, that's a leadership step that you just took. So I just really want you to, what message would you want to leave my leaders?
I would like to tell everyone not to be scared to follow their dreams, not to get caught up in the I need to have this done and this done and this done by a certain age, or before I can do something. Get caught up in any of the nitty-gritty, just go for it. There's no harm, there's no trouble in trying, and if it doesn't work you can always go back, and it doesn't make you a lesser person. It means you've tried and you know maybe that wasn't what you wanted, or it just wasn't right timing for it. But I think it's just important to try and to do it and to experience it and see what comes out of it, because it might be the best choice you make.
And oh my God, brave.
You've just got to be brave and do it. Anyone can do it. There's nothing special about me. I didn't have anything special to get me to that point. I just made the choice and did it. And it's been amazing.
And here you are, talking to a leadership platform. And I want you to say something, just so folks know. It's not like you were not terrified. You weren't scared.
Oh, I was terrified the whole time. I had about a year's planning before I left. I had decided I wanted to go, and then I was like, okay, I need to finish working and sell things and get everything in order. So I had about a year before I left, and the whole year was terrifying. The closer it got, the scarier it got, and there was a million reasons to not do it and lots of reasons to stay, and I just went through with it. And it was great. It was the best choice I've ever made. The whole thing was terrifying, but it was amazing. Good terrifying.
Then your next ventures.
Canada until May, and then probably the UK for a couple of years, and then I don't know, back to Canada or New Zealand or somewhere else. I don't know. There's so many options.
Over there to tell it. And another thing that ended up happening was, after I met that woman, another woman came, Nisha. Woo, phenomenal, inspirational spirit who just, I mean, ambulance in the back. Phenomenal, motivational, inspirational woman who she went through. We talked about depression and how she got through depression. So I'm over here, and this is a global thing. So many people go through so many experiences in life, and it's the same as what you and I go through, but we don't ever connect and bond on this level. And so it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. I'm not too sure what's happening right there. I can't tell you, because in New York, things like that be happening on the regular. I've become numb to it these last few days. But yeah, man, I'm about to go inside. I gotta pay for this hostel for yet another night. Still haven't found a sublet. My leaders still looking for a sublet, but it's coming. It's coming, y'all. It's that level of faith. Some of y'all probably looking right now like, bro, it ain't coming no more, bro. It ain't coming no more. But trust me, patience. If I had left any other day than today, or I wouldn't have bumped into the individuals that I bumped into today. And everything is on God's timing. We just gotta let this process work. But I'm just excited to see what else comes from this journey. I'm gonna keep y'all updated. More ideas, more vlogs. Continue to tell me what y'all wanna see, what y'all wanna hear about. This one more so, less than me talking. I'm just giving this out 11 minutes in. I can't put all of this in the video. And I'm really just a quick recap. But make sure you leave a subscribe below. Make sure you check out the Fate merch, mugs, t-shirts, beanies, Fate beanies. But yeah, buy them, support the channel, walk around with your Fate. I don't know what part of the world you're from. When you finish purchasing the product, send me a video, send me a photo, slide it through my Instagram or my emails, and I'm gonna feature y'all on the channel. I'm gonna start featuring anybody that's wearing my merch and my product. Give y'all a shout out, man, and I hope to hear from y'all soon. We out.